Good morning, girls. It is Tuesday, and I'm going to talk to you about my favorite thing, food.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Specifically, onions grown in Georgia this past summer. I've talked to you before about where your food comes from. Linkage in the corner. There I explained one of the ways that our food system is kind of broken. What if I could just wave my wand and solve this problem? This past summer, legislation in a couple of states tried to fix this problem. Their goal was more to make sure that there weren't illegal immigrants working on farms. So these laws kind of took the same tone as the laws passed in Arizona a couple of years ago that caused a lot of scandal. Basically, these laws are very intense, they often involve racial profiling, and make people really scared that they're going to be deported. So this basically eliminated illegal workers on farms. Great, right? The thing is that our food system runs on people being paid unfair wages. When this law was passed, you no longer have illegal immigrants working in the fields, but you don't have anyone else either. The nice thing about illegal workers is that they're not really paid a fair wage, but if they don't take the job, then who is? People have been complaining for years that illegal immigrants take jobs away from willing Americans. However, when illegal immigrants weren't working this summer in the fields, no one else was either. A job on a Georgia farm would probably be like this. You're being paid about $8 an hour for about 40 hours of work over the week. However, you're actually probably doing more than 40 hours. You're just not getting paid for it. And so that equates to about $320 a week, which really isn't that much money. There were fields in these states when these laws passed where there was just rotting produce everywhere. There were perfectly good onions and tomatoes and everything else we love to eat, just no one willing to get paid the crap money to harvest it. This kind of creates a villain when you think about it. These cold-hearted farmers who won't raise wages, but as we say in Nerdfighteria, imagine people complexly, because here's what those farmers are really facing. So you say to the farmers in Georgia that they can't have illegal immigrants working for them, so the only solution for the farmer to get people to work for them is to raise wages. However, that presents a problem. Farming is a business, and so those farmers want to be able to sell their onions. However, so say that they did go through with paying everyone more wages. Then they have to sell their onions at 2 to 3 times the price. But that's not competitive because the people in the neighboring state don't have these laws, so they don't have to pay their workers more wages. So they can sell them at the same old price, which means they beat out everyone in Georgia. Not to mention, if you went to your supermarket and saw that prices had just jumped 2 to 3 times, you probably would be a little pissed off. That's why I say the food system is broken, because it's a complex issue with no simple solution. If we pay everyone fair wages, then we run into the problem of how to pay them all fair wages without jacking up the price of food. We want to think that these farmers are evil people, but really they're just trying to run a business, and this is the only way that they're able to do that. And that's why I spend so much time advocating and talking about these issues, because it's not something we think about every day, and it's not something that's going to be fixed overnight. If we don't talk about it, it's never going to change. So here's me talking, and here's you thinking. Now, let's go start a food revolution.